Hi everybody, my name is Mike Roberts and I am one of the lecturers here in music and music production, and I'm here to give you a tour of the LIPA sixth form building. So the first thing you're going to see as you come through the door is the Willie Russell Theatre. Let's take a look inside. So this is the Willie Russell Theatre, and it's where we do all our big performances. It's where we have our end of year musical, which is this part all set up with a huge set and the band are behind it. We also do our music performances here, and we turn it into like an O2 Academy style venue with a big stage. So the room's currently set up for our theatre tech students who are doing an installation based on different board games. And you'll see around the room, different bits are set up with inspiration from well-known board games. For instance, you may see the Monopoly Go sign, etc. Okay, so we're now in the tech balcony overlooking the theatre, and if you are a theatre tech student, you're going to spend a lot of time up here. I'm currently next to our lovely ETC Ion lighting desk, and as part of the course, you get to learn how to use this for lots of different reasons, to be honest. You will be doing general theatre, but you will also be doing rock and roll lighting for gigs, and also, as is set up at the minute, installation lighting. We are now at the sound side of the tech box, and we've got with me here is the Allen Heath QU16 digital mixing desk. And if you're on the theatre tech course, you'll get to learn how to use this to be able to program sounds to be able to put out into the theatre itself. And also on the sound tech course, we will learn how to use this desk, learn everything about it. So the faders, the pots. It may look really complicated to you now, but I promise you, with the training you'll get here, it all becomes easy and you know what to do. What's really lovely about these desks, and we've got this QU16 here, and we've also got the 32, which is the bigger version, is they are used in the professional industry as well. And what you'll find here at LIPA sixth form is the equipment we use is spec'd. So when you go out into the professional industry, you will be seeing this. It won't be just stuff you're using here, it will be stuff you're using in the outside world as well. I'm on the tension wire grid now, and this is a really cool piece of apparatus, which means that for our lighting students in theatre tech, you can actually walk up to where the light is going to be set and point it. It's also really good fun because, as you can see straight below you. So I'm here in one of the acting classrooms now, and in this space, students will learn different acting techniques. They will of course be looking at William Shakespeare. They will have a look at different practitioners, such as the ones listed behind me, and also working towards their final performances, which could be in college, but also could be outside in the street theatre, and they could be in external venues as well. Other classes that use this space are musical theatre, and in musical theatre you will learn not only how to act, but how to sing and also how to dance. So I'm in the dance studio, and normally this place is the most vibrant place on campus. Here dancers will experience the physicality of urban dance, the fluidity of contemporary, the discipline of ballet and the excitement of jazz. Dance rehearsals and preparation fill this room with energy and power. As you will see, it's equipped with ballet bars, we've got Harlequin dance floors and floor-to-ceiling mirrors. There's two spaces like this, and they are set up exactly the same. So we're in one of the music practice rooms now. We've got 4 of these different spaces, all spec'd exactly the same. In each room, we have a Yamaha drum kit, we have a Roland RD300 digital piano, we have orange amplifiers, both bass and guitar, and we have a Yamaha PA system. The students will spend their time in this room when they're doing their performance lessons. They will be getting into bands, they will be learning new music, they'll be learning historical music, they will be actually getting used to actually performing properly in front of an audience as well. So we're now in our main music teaching space, which is 101. It's our biggest teaching space for music, and it's also another room that can be used for multiple purposes. So you could have a musical theatre lesson in here or an acting lesson in here because of how big it actually is. Currently though, it's set up for a live sound situation. So we would have a student actually performing on the keyboard and singing on the microphone, and over there we're going to have a student on the desk actually mixing what's going on over there. This is an analog desk, and we will teach you how to use these on the music performance course. If you want to do the sound tech pathway as well, you will also learn how to use the digital desk, which we saw earlier in the theatre. This is what we call the LRC, which is our Learning Resource Centre, and it's a place where you can come and get some help with your work if you need it, to do some independent study, or maybe just do some research that you need to do for your lesson. I'm in the Design for Performance classroom now, and the students who are doing design performance are our actual backbone to everything we do here. If we want to put on a show, the brief gets given to them and they make it happen. They do our costumes, they do our scenery, our set, our paintings, etc. And as you can see, it's always a working classroom with lots going on. This is 201, which is our Mac suite, and as you can see behind me, lots of students are working hard on their different compositions. In this room, you'll be doing things such as composition, but also we do mixing in here, actually mixing, getting used to our software, which is Logic Pro, or we sometimes use Ableton as well. You could be doing a bit of theory on Sibelius, or you could be making beats with different pieces of software as well. We're in one of my favourite spaces now as a music production teacher, and that is the recording studio. And you're joining me in the control room, and this is the place where you will get to learn how to do your recording and your mixing of bands and artists. If you're on our music production pathway, but also a little bit in the music performance pathway as well. As you can see, the equipment in here is second to none. It's industry standard, and I'm sitting right next to an Audion ASP 8024 desk. This is exactly the same desk that you will find in Olympic Studios in London. So you are getting the up-to-date equipment that is going to be what you find in the industry. We're in the scene dock of the Willie Russell Theatre, and this is the place where our design students are creating all the weird and wonderful things that are used in performances. It's really not unusual to find a giant bear back here, maybe some kind of huge hippo or a door that leads to nowhere. I mean, even the floor is an artwork that Jackson Pollock would be proud of. So that's it, we've now come to the end of the tour, and I really hope you've enjoyed looking around the different spaces with me. If you do want any more information, please jump on the website and have a look at the prospectus as well. I really hope to see you soon around these corridors, and best of luck with your auditions.